Hey there, home theater fans. I'm Todd with AV Nirvana, and I'm hanging out here at Audio Advice with Melvin Diaz of Epson. And I mean, this thing is awesome. We have a story out today on our website about it, but seeing it in person is eye-opening, I think, to say the least.
Yeah. Thanks, Todd. The LS9000 is an incredible achievement in terms of Epson's testament to engineering precise, compact, and efficient projectors.
Mm-hmm.
And we were able to achieve this because of our platform approach. Based off the very popular LS12000, we were able to get this projector to market, and we're quite proud of it.
So first thing, this guy is kicking the bulb to the curb.
That's right. Yes, it's a laser projector, 4K UHD laser projector.
Yeah. And the price point?
Price point is $39.99. Yeah.
You know, and folks, what you aren't going to be able to see is just how amazing this looks. We had a demo yesterday, and I was really quite floored, to be honest, at this price point. And we'll get into some of the niceties that this comes along with. But the image quality at that price point is a game changer. It really is.
Yeah, again, based off of the LS12000 platform, so it's got 4K UHD. We use our 3-chip, 3LCD imager to be able to achieve 8.29 million pixels on the screen at 2200 lumens of brightness. So a tad, dimmer than the LS12000, but still amazing picture quality, amazing brightness, given the price point.
Right, and that's a key point there, how many pixels are shown, and that's at once on the screen because you are using pixel shifting technology, but it's all being displayed at the same time.
That's how we achieve brightness. We do use 1080p panels, but we do use shifters, but we are painting on screen individually addressable 8.29 million pixels on the screen.
Right.
So it's virtually indistinguishable, and what you'll notice, what the human eye and the human brain notices more is the brightness over the resolution. But yes, we are painting faithfully on the screen, 4K UHD in via the HDMI input, and 8.29 million pixels on the screen.
Right, and I challenge anyone to take the Pepsi challenge, so to speak, and walk into a room. If this was blind, showing on a screen, there is no way in this world that you would be able to sit down and say, oh yeah, that's pixel shifting. You just can't tell the difference.
Yeah, you can't do that. Right?
Maybe 5-6 years ago with some of the technologies that were used, you might be able to pick it up, even though I never was able to.
Yeah.
But it's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it is awesome. We can show you some test patterns of every other line, and you can see native on the screen, every other line being faithfully reproduced as the test signal.
Right, and we had talked about that a couple months ago. There, older versions of pixel shifting, that's where it would start to slip up. But now with the way you are implementing it, which we wrote about on our website, so I'll drop a link to that article if you want to go check it out. You can learn a little bit about it. But the way it's implemented is pretty special. So
yeah, we were using technology called 4K Pro UHD technology, which is shifting, however, on a single axis. Now, beginning with the LS12000 again, we've transitioned to this dual axis precision shift glass plates to be able to paint a pixel here, 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 here. So those 4 pixels in that grid, they're not being doubled up or quadrupled up. They're individually addressable, and that's how we're able to paint the entire 8.29 million pixels on the display.
That's cool. Yeah. Okay, so let's dig into a couple of the really neat things about this projector, and I want to start off with how quiet it is, because if any of you out there have a small home theater room, I have one that's on the smaller side. I'd say medium-sized, but still the projector is close-ish to my head, and I can hear the fan.
Yeah.
This guy is crazy quiet.
If you have a super bright picture and you crank that light output to 100%, the max decibel rating is 30 dB, which is whisper quiet. So you're going to hear the air conditioner or the fan kick on before you hear.
Yeah, the low-level ambient noise in your room is the noise floor has got to be above that, right?
Yes,
in a normal home.
That's correct. I mean, 30 dB max noise output from the fans. That's whisper quiet level. Yeah. So your air conditioning system is going to be
So I mean, personally, as just a home theater fan, that sings to my ears in a big way.
Yeah, that's right. It becomes a matter of you know, flexibility in terms of installation, because that fan noise is not going to be louder than anything else in your room. You know, obviously the ambient noise from the movie, the ambient noise from the air conditioning system, this allows you to place it right above your head and you won't be bothered by it.
Now here on the front, we've got another pretty cool add-on.
It's a motorized lens. So because of the motorized lens, we have a motorized lens cover, so it keeps the dust out of the way. The motorization also controls your focus, it controls your lens shift, and it controls your zoom. So we have all of those four capabilities with the lens cover, and you have the ability to adjust all of your settings via remote control. Rather than a manual lens where it's a two-man job, you have to get somebody on the ladder adjusting the lens and somebody right up close to the screen. You just, one-man job, just use your remote control, get up close to the screen and dial that focus in, and you're good to go.
I don't know if trickle down is the right word, but I mean, traditionally speaking, projectors in this range, high performance projectors, having to do manual adjust, I mean, having the mechanized auto zoom or whatever you want to call it on board with this guy is you know, a big selling point too.
Again, it is trickled down from the LS12000 platform. We do also have this in the QB1000 platform, but absolutely that's how we're able to benefit because of our, you know, our volume scale. We're able to trickle it down into a more reasonable price point at $39.99.
Now, how about for gamers? Because a lot of gamers are out there and they want to know about things like latency.
We support 4K 120 frames per second. So 4K resolution, high frame rate at 120 frames per second. It's got HDMI 2.1. So in addition to 4K 120 gaming, we do support HDR10 plus. So if you have any, you know, high dynamic range content that's encoded in HDR10 plus, we're able to show that through.
And tone mapping?
Tone mapping, we step up to tone mapping, dynamic tone mapping in our Q series.
Okay.
Yes. So this does not have dynamic tone mapping per se.
Okay.
But it is ISF calibratable, and you can absolutely dial in your screen adaptive gamma, you know, all of your color settings. You're able to dial it in using the ISF work.
And how many ports are we looking at on the back here?
2 HDMI ports. One supports eARC and ARC up to HDCP 2.3 content protection. And yeah, very, very flexible. If you want to put an Apple TV up, you know, in the ceiling with the projector, and then just one HDMI cable down to an audio video receiver, that's all you really need to do to get your system going. So it's really flexible in terms of system configuration.
Where do you suggest people go to learn more about this?
Hop on over to our website, Epson.com, and check out the LS9000, search for it on there. And also here at the show, we're showcasing it at the Audio Advice live show. So pop on over. The Audio Advice folks have also created a video that explains all about the LS9000 as well.
Fantastic. Awesome. Well, thanks for spending some time with us to check out this beautiful piece of gear. And I have to say it looks, I mean, the physical nature of this guy is also just spot on.
Yeah.
So really appreciate you taking some time to hang with us.
Absolutely.
And everyone out there, I guess we'll be seeing Epson in a couple weeks at CEDIA.
The CEDIA show, yep.
So we'll see what you guys have cooking there.
That's right.
Until then, like, share, subscribe, and come hang out with us at the Home Theater Forum, avnirvana.com.